Hey you guys, welcome back. It is Dede with Dede at Home, and today I'm here with another hair tutorial. You guys, I did the faux locks on my hair again. These are crochet hair, but it is put in individually, and these are actually by Free Tress. These are indie locks. I really like these. They're like distressed locks. I really like the way they came out, as you can see, and I'll give you some other details about it later. But you guys, this hair is 26 inches. It is very long. It is literally all the way down to my butt. I am 5'4", so it is very long on me. I don't think I've ever had braids this long in my hair, but I'm gonna rock them. I'm gonna see how long I can stand with this hair, but I really like the way it came out. I'll insert some clips for you guys of how it actually looks on me all the way down, but this is what it looks like. I will turn around so that you can see the back. I used roughly about almost, I think I have probably like 5 or 6 locks left, so I pretty much used 4 bags of hair, and the amount of bags that it would take for you just really depends on how large your boxes are when you decide to do the individual locks. Also, if you decide to just do them a regular crochet style with braiding them into the cornrows, that really will reflect on how many bags you would use. So with this particular hair, you also have to have the twist hair to actually wrap around to cover your natural hair as well when you're doing the individual locks. For that, I purchased one, but I did have hair left over from a previous install, so I probably used about 1.5 bags of that as well. And again, I did the individual crochet lock method, and you guys, this is not a fast thing. Let me just say that before you even start to watch this tutorial, okay? If you wanted to do the regular crochet, just crocheting it into cornrows, that is probably going to be the fastest way to get this look. Now, it won't be individual, but again, it will be the crochet, just regular crochet into cornrows. I've done that here on my channel before, and I also did kind of a another way. That was my last video that I did, so that way would even be quicker. But this way I decided to do individual locks. Will I be doing this frequently? No, because this took a long time. You know, you guys, I am very upfront with you, and let me just say that I did this over 3 days. So the first night, the only thing I did was parted off my hair and did the braids on my hair. After I did that, I said, okay, that's enough for today. The next day, I started to go ahead and install the hair. And like I said, it takes a long time. I would say total over the 3 days that I've been doing this to my hair, I probably spent at least 8 hours doing this. Probably more, but definitely probably 8 hours. I took breaks, I went to the store, went back to the beauty supply store, so I did things in between this, so it wasn't like straight 8 hours straight, which I do like when I'm doing braids on my hair. I normally don't do it all the way through just because, you know, I get tired and I have other stuff to do, really. But that's how long it took, and yeah, I think that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll just let you guys know later on in the video. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comment box, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. Also, if you are new to my channel, my name is Dede. On here on this channel, I do pretty much everything. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I will be uploading a new video. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will do more hair tutorials here on this channel. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye. Okay, you guys, so this is basically what my boxes look like. You can see what size I decided to do. I think total I had about 75 boxes. If I do this again, I definitely don't plan to make my boxes as small. This is my first time doing this style, so I wasn't quite sure. I didn't want it to be too thin, but I definitely didn't want it to be as full as it ended up being. So make sure you kind of think about the math in your head and how many braids you want it to be, because mine was pretty long. So I used the crochet needle, the Got To Be freeze spray. I also used the braid hair that I showed previously, which is from the Free Tress
brand, and it is the Indie Locks. It is in the length 26, and I mostly used 1B. I did end up going back to add a couple of the like honey brown tone. I think it's T27 or something like that. I also used the 1B Expression. This is the Twisted Up hair, and it's a springy afro twist in 16-inch, and it's also like I said before, in the color 1B. So that's what I use for this install.
Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm pretty much almost finished with this hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and get through the tutorial to show you guys how I actually did this. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the crochet hair, and as you can see, the crochet hair has this like small little hole, and it's really hard to, let's see, can you see that? And so it's really hard to pull all of your hair through. So what I want to do is I'm just going to take the back of this spoolie, and then I'm going to just stretch it out. So as you can see, now it is a lot bigger, or a lot wider. So I'm then going to take the braid, flip those out of the way. I'm going to take the braid, take the crochet needle, and then I'm just going to put it underneath the base of the hair. And then I'm going to take the hair, close the loop and pull it through. And then as you can see, so the hair is actually still on the needle. It's back open. I'm going to take the hook and I'm going to hook my hair and the braid hair together, and then I'm just going to pull it through. So right now you have my hair and the crochet hair here, and then I'm just gonna pull it, and then there you go. So now you see I have, this is the actual lock, and then this is my real hair here. So then I'm going to take the twist hair that looks like this, and I'm just gonna kind of stretch it out, and then I'm going to split it into two. So now I have two pieces. Now I'm going to go back with my crochet needle. I'm going to put it back underneath that same spot, and I'm going to crochet this hair through as well. I'm going to hold on to the long part and then pull this short part. So now I'm going to have three pieces. I have the twist hair that I just pulled here that I'm going to use for wrapping. I'm also going to hold the lock in my hand and also my real hair in my hand. So you have three pieces here, and then I have the piece here, and then I'm just going to start to wrap it.
So you guys, I wanted to do this in real time. I know most of the time when I do my videos, I typically just speed it up, which I am going to do later on in the video. But I wanted to just give you an idea of how long it actually takes to wrap. At the beginning, when you're kind of trying to cover the top part, it really takes a longer amount of time then, just because you need to make sure that you are covering all of the hair. So you need to make sure that you are wrapping it and you're not leaving any space. And then also you have to realize that you have a longer piece of hair in your hand, and when you are trying to wrap in that motion and getting the hair around, it just ends up taking a little bit longer. So again, this is in real time that you see me wrapping my hair here. It's not sped up, it's not slowed down or anything like that. But what I will say is, the further down that you get down the braid, it's then easier to do the wrapping motion. I kind of feel like maybe your hand is like in motion from doing it, and it just gets easier. Also, like I said before, the hair is a bit shorter the longer you go down the braid, so then it just gets easier to wrap. So I hope this helps you guys. I just want to make sure that I did at least one braid showing you in real time how long it actually took to wrap the actual twist hair around the lock.
So once I get to the end, I'm just going to start wrapping it back up the opposite direction. So this part is going to be completely optional. Like right here, it is wrapped tight, but what I'm going to do just to make sure it doesn't start to unravel is I'm going to take the Got To Be Freeze, what is this? Blasting Freeze spray, and then I'm going to just spray it on the lock. And then I'm going to do it in between my hands like this. And there you go. So again, I'm going to take the lock. As you can see, it's small. I'm going to take this tool just to stretch it out. Take the crochet needle, put it under the base of the lock or under the base of my braid. You're going to secure it onto the needle, close it, and then pull it through. Then push it through. So now it is on the crochet needle. I'm going to take my hair and the lock, pull it through. So again, once I pulled it through the loop, I pulled my hair and the lock through the loop, back the opposite way. Okay, then I'm gonna take the stretched hair. So this is the other piece that I just had, and I kind of like to roll it at the end, as you can see, just so it'll be easier to get on the crochet needle. So again, I'm putting it back through, looping it here, closing it, and pulling it through. Now you don't actually have to loop the twist hair around, like you don't have to loop it through with the needle. You could just put it over the braid and then start to wrap it that way, but looping it underneath my hair just gives me a little bit more grip, so this is the way that I do it. Make sure that you have the crochet hair short, because you don't want it to be super long, because again, the more hair you have, the longer it is, the more trouble you have trying to cover it. purpose of actually wrapping the hair is to make sure that you are covering up your real hair. So if your real hair is shorter than mine, then you don't have to wrap it as far down because you don't have that much as long of a braid to cover. So if you have shorter hair, this may not take as long for you as it did for me. So if you actually have hair that is longer than mine, it's going to take you a little bit longer, and you're probably going to have more of the twist hair. I only used one pack of the twist hair, and then I had some left over from another time. So if you are doing this particular style and you want to have as many braids as I have in my hair, just keep in mind that you're probably going to have to buy 2 bags of the twist hair, or you could buy any kind of hair that you can to like wrap to make locks. It's not just that brand, you can use any brand, it really doesn't matter, but just know that you're going to use more of the hair because you're going to have to connect it to make sure that you have enough hair to cover your real hair. So keep that in mind.
Guys, so we have come to the end of the video. Again, this is definitely a style that you should try. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, like I said in the beginning of the video. I hope you like it too. If you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that like video so that I'll know that you'll like to see more videos like this from me in the future. Let me know also if you decide to do your hair like this. Let me know in the comment box and share how it turned out. If you have any questions, again, drop them in the comment box as well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye!